You girl this here, this Constance from Lather In Live. You hear me to my Lather In Live? Because we live them fit. No, you know. Not Lather In Live, but Lather In Love. It's your skincare company. I make soap, natural soaps, okay? Because everybody need to bathe with something good every now and then. I got my bestseller here, Time to Shine. This is a loaf of natural and organic soap, homemade soap. And I love it. My customers love it. And I'm cutting it. This is a tall loaf. I'm cutting it. It's so pretty. Look at it. I love the look that I achieved. And this is good for a lot of things. This is good for HS. This is good for bacteria. It's a good bar to use, you know, if you're trying to combat fungus, you're dealing with skin fungus. This is good to use because it has tea tree in it. It's great for odor. Yeah. It's pretty. If I had my soap stamp, it'd be even beautiful. But yeah, I've been back making soaps. Because I had stopped for a while. That hurricane, y'all, it disrupted our lives here in little old South Central Georgia. Disrupted our lives. And so, I was doing some storm work with storm cleanup. And I really didn't have much time for soap making. But now I'm back. Like I never left. And at people's request, I made some goat's milk soap. I made some patchouli soap, shea butter, cocoa butter. And it lathers good. This bar also has some apple cider vinegar with mothers in it. I use some apple cider vinegar with mothers for these bars. This great for women and men. And I'm going to be doing some hygiene boxes very soon. It's going to have some vaginal probiotics. It's going to have a bar or two for the Wuhan. And this is also good for, look at that honey. It's got 3 spots. Well, more than that, but the honey that you can see. And it's going to also include African sponge net. It's a nylon net. It's like 50 to 54 inches. And I'm going to include something else in the hygiene boxes. I was thinking about doing pre-orders, but I don't know. You know? And this soap is fresh. I've been making fresh soap. Allowing my customers to get their soap fresh. And it can cure at home with them. And if you're interested in building a bar, y'all, please, before I say go any further, y'all, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. But if you're interested in building your own bar soap, you can visit my website, www.latherinlovellc.com. That's Lather, Lather, in love, LLC.com. In love as in INLOVE, LLC. And you can go on there and build a bar. And it is a slot where you can message me. If you want to do a consultation, you can do a consultation. And if you have any questions or allergies, it's a spot where you're ordering your loaf of love or a loaf of butter. There's a spot on my website where you can put if you have a allergy. If it's something you're afraid of, like if I use olive oil in my soaps, if you have a skin allergy and you want to make note or mention of that, there's a section on my website where you can actually put that on there. So y'all, now what do I specialize in? Let me tell y'all what I really, really love to do. Because I'm a mom of many. We have a very large family. Me and my husband have 12 children. I care a lot about kids, and I'm so concerned about their skin health. Now, I'm not a doctor. I'm not going to tell you I'm a doctor or a dermatologist, but what I will tell you is I personally think vegan and natural organic is the way to go when it comes to our children's skin. This is what my children use. We've been using this for years. Me and my family been using natural and organic soap for 4 years now, and I've watched my children's eczema literally regress. I used to have to take my children, two of them in particular, to the doctor to get those creams. And y'all know the cream have steroids in it, right? Well, how about they haven't had a eczema visit in years. And I'm proud of that. So, I like to share good news with everybody. And I'm not going to tell y'all like, hey, my soap is the only soap that's good. My butter is the only butter that's good. No. If you can find a natural, like somebody that makes homemade soap, then I'll suggest that, you order from them too. If their recipe is great and you can find what you're looking for in a bar from them, I highly suggest that you go natural. Y'all, the harsh city water already dry and strip the skin. It make these kids not asthma. It make these children eczema, flare up. And that's why I love natural soap. It soothes the skin, it calms the skin. That butter is a moisturizer. So when you're bathing, you're literally taking a bath with plants. You're using components from plants to take a shower, and it doesn't dry the skin out. And that's what I hear all of the time from my customers. They love the bars because they moisturize and it don't leave their skin so tight and dry. Y'all, don't be afraid to get homemade soap, because you're thinking, a lot of people may think, oh, it's from the house, it's trash. No. A lot of soap artists really take their time when it comes to producing these bars. And I know I can't speak for nobody else, but for me, I research. I researched the year before I would even touch oils to even begin to make soap. I did my research first, and then after my research, I started making soap. Now, the year that I was researching, you might be like, well, what was you researching? I was doing research on the oils, you know, the what I wanted to use, like the herbs, what I wanted to use for my bars. And I did that, and I studied that for a very long time before I even made soap. And the oils that I use, I can name a few: black seed oil. I work with cocoa butter, mango butter, kapuasu butter. I work with bakuri butter. I've worked with trying to think, of course, shea. Y'all already know shea and cocoa. I worked with goat milk. I've worked with neem before as an oil. I use a lot of oils, y'all. I use a lot of oils because when I'm creating a bar, we looking for, does it condition, do it lather, do it cleanse. You want all of that in a bar. And if you get a great bar, these bars right here, this is a shampoo bar. You're looking at a multi-purpose loaf of soap. Multi-purpose. You can use it on the face for acne. I have women. Now, this is my hygiene recipe. It combats odor. It's great for deterring lice. You want a clean, healthy scalp. It helps with other personal private things, as it relates to women. And the women that I've spoken with, like women that, talk to me after buying products, because some will have, conversations that I probably wouldn't put on the internet. And a lot of the women say the same thing when it comes to my hygiene recipe. And it took me to come up with, and I do put this in my content a lot, to come up with like my base recipe. It took me over a year to tweak the oils, the percentages to get them where I needed them to be. After that year, my customers started saying the same thing. When I started sitting up at big fairs, and I would go the next year, and they'll tell me, hey, I want this that I got last year, and they love the product. Once I started getting that reaction from everybody, I stopped tweaking it. Now I still add oils, and I still may do little things here and there, but my base recipe, my oils that I love a lot, is pretty much gonna be the same, unless I have a customer that's, you know, allergic to something, and then I might change it. But y'all, organic is the way. You want to go natural because it's better for our skin, better for our skin health, and I love it. But cutting soap, that's what I'm doing. I use a soap cutter. Now I can get a cutter that cut multi bars, like it'll cut the entire loaf at one time, but I don't know, it's just therapeutic for me to use this, to do this. And I want to get some more oils, fragrances for men, because men now, y'all know it's 2025. The men, they up on their hygiene and skincare just as much as the women is. So I want to be able to have a variety of different scents available for men, because I don't produce soap just for women. I produce soap for men, women, toddlers, infants, everybody, the entire family, grandma, grandpa. If you got some bed-bound elderlies, yep, I love to create products for them as well, because they need butter. They need stuff to moisturize their skin. And then they need soap, because some people have, like they'll get bed sores. And you want a soap that's antibacterial, antifungal, something that can clean. And this is the recipe. That's the recipe for that. Trying to see which way I want to go. I'm trying to see which way, like how I want to cut my bars. Guess I'm going to use that same measurement. I just have to make sure it go down all the way, because it's got time in this bar. So you might see a little indentation line, because that time when you cut, that herb goes and it drags all the way down, and there's no way to escape that. And then you see this honey, got some honey dropping. I hear you over there. Why y'all trying to sneak up on me? That's my husband and my baby. Y'all can't scare me. I'm looking at y'all. They outside of the window while I'm cutting up. So you thought you was going to scare me then. Y'all try to creep up on me. Hermosa. Look, mommy. Hey, what you doing, girl? Hey, I see you, babe. I'm in the kitchen. Hey, boo. Hey, girl. Hey, mommy. That's my baby. Look at her. Now you sticking your head through the window.
What are you
doing?
What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Nothing.
Okay. She talking about nothing.
Grandma said she's coming to pick us up right now.
Yep. Grandma coming to pick y'all up. It'll be a few minutes. She coming from town. Like marble countertop. Why does boy like countertop? Well, I hadn't been posting content, so I said, let me get on custom soap so I could post a little content for y'all to let y'all know I'm still here. And y'all, please, when this post, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. And if you want to build your own bar soap, or you want a loaf, y'all go to my website, www.latherinlovellc.com. And I appreciate y'all, those of y'all that tuned in to my live. I'm grateful for y'all. But I had to finish this, and I got to package some orders, so I'm about to get ready to go. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay safe out there. Love y'all.